Thank you, Mr. Speaker. To speak on the bill.
Proceed.
So I look around this room, and I've been here 7 years, about to term out, and I realize that I am the longest serving member of the Democratic caucus that resides within Congressional District 5. So I feel a lot of weight of that. And I, like you all, have been watching what's been happening over the last few months. And like all of you, have access to Twitter too. So very aware that nothing that we do happens within a vacuum. So watching the calls from inside the White House to states like Texas, and then watching California respond and New York respond, and everyone freaking out. And they're freaking out for good reason, because the U.S. House of Representatives is comprised of 435 people, for those of you who are unaware. There are currently 4 vacancies. It requires 218 for a majority. And there are currently 212 Democrats and 219 Republicans. And we all know, or should know, that those red waves that we've been promised in midterm elections just have not come to fruition, especially when Trump occupies the White House. And I know that personally because I flipped my district in 2018. So I know that districts flip during Trump midterm elections. And they probably will next year too. So I understand the fervor, the fear. I get it. I understand the hyperbole. I get it. And I understand the hypocrisy. I get that too. Because I am also tempted, as a member of the super minority in this state, who knows that I'm going to lose before I walk into the building. I'm tempted to root for Newsom and what he's doing with those maps out in California. And I'm sure you all are too, right? Because you support the majority voice in the state rolling over the voice of the minority. So I'm sure you totally support that. I'm sure you support Governor Hochul and New York too. And to what end? We want truly red states and truly blue states. Because this cold civil war isn't enough, is it? It's about to get hot soon. I'm going to tell you what, as someone who is running in a purple district next cycle to flip it in a Trump midterm, I know that what's important to my constituents is what Trump promised when he ran for office. To lower the cost of gas, to lower the cost of groceries, to make things more affordable to Americans. Well, guys, I buy groceries too. And as a single mom, I've got to figure it out. And I'm telling you what, if you've got losing policies, if you're 31 points down on the economy and you're worried about losing the House of Representatives, I get it. I get it. I'd be tempted to cheat too. I'd be tempted to change the rules halfway through the game too. I would. So I get it. I understand what's happening in every state in the union right now. God bless our union for as long as it shall exist. Because that's what we're doing here. We are threatening the existence of our union. And as someone who lives on the state line between a free state and a slave state, that's a reality. Mr. Speaker, may I please call on the gentleman from St. Louis County from District 110?
Gentleman from St. Louis County, District 110. I don't believe the gentleman is in the room at the moment.
Mr. Speaker, may I please call on the lady from the Christensen district?
Is the lady from Harrison available? Yes. From a microphone other than your own, lady. Please continue. If you yield.
No. Okay.
All right.
Brave. May I please call on the gentleman from the Gregg district?
The gentleman from Christian. From a microphone other than your own, gentleman, do you yield?
I do.
Proceed.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Hi.
Okay, so I was listening to you, I was listening to several others, and what I appreciate about many of you on the other side of the aisle, and I hope you know this from the years that I've worked with you, is that I really appreciate principled people, even when I deeply disagree with them. Even when I'm talking to my staunch Democratic supporters, I talk about people in buckets, right? I talk about the ways in which we run for office. So one of them is, the opportunists, people who just kind of want to be here to possess power for whatever that means. And then there's another group, and I call them the true believers. The lady from Christensen is one of them. There's several of you. I believe that you are too.
Thank you.
That's someone that I disagree with on principle, but I believe that you are a man of principle. And so, do you believe that this is what is best for both America? Do you believe that Trump's agenda is what is best for America? This is not a trick question. This is not a gotcha.
It sounds like two different questions, though.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
You can answer them separately.
I do believe that the new map, the Missouri First map, is the way to go. In fact, if you looked at the 2018 map before the 2020 census came in, this would reflect very similar to what was there before. Mm-hmm. And there was good representation in Kansas City. And I never heard anybody complaining about that map.
Okay. But the question is, you believe that this is what is best for Missouri?
I believe this is the best for Missouri,
and
yes.
You believe that protecting the U.S. House of Representatives for Donald Trump is what is best for America?
No, I'm talking about the map. I do believe that this map is the best for Missouri.
Do you believe that protecting Congress, which is what Donald Trump has called not just Missouri, but Texas and everyone else? Like, let's call the truth what it is, right? Like that's what's going on here. And that's fine. But I think that the people of Missouri deserve intellectual honesty with that. And the President of the United States, through Twitter primarily, and I'm assuming also on the phone, has contacted Governor Kehoe and others to say that this is what's best for America, is to create a 7-1 map. Would you agree with that?
Would you give me a little bit of latitude to answer that?
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. I think you will look back at all the articles ever written about me, all the TV interviews I've ever been on, and a lot of the discussions and the committees, everything. You will never hear me once say that I am a MAGA.
Okay.
Trump is my president, as he is yours.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And
no, I respect the outcome of elections.
And I am here because there is a special or extraordinary session called by our governor to discuss this map.
Okay.
Now, to get me to answer for things that your side of the aisle are making a bigger deal of than ours, I am here because we have a map for the state of Missouri. That's right. Why I am here.
Okay.
So, to answer your question, that's going down a road that I am not here for.
Okay.
I am here because we have a new map to look at, to consider for the best for Missouri. And I believe that is the best for Missouri.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Speaker, may I please inquire of the gentleman from the West District?
Does the gentleman from St. Charles County yield?
I do, Mr. Speaker.
Proceed.
Thank you, gentlemen, for accepting my inquiry. I promise this isn't a gotcha. So, again.
Yes, ma'am.
I believe that you're a man of principle. And excuse me if I'm confusing you with another gentleman who spoke in our Rules Committee last week, but I believe that you supported these maps because you support Donald Trump. Is that correct?
I support these maps and I support Donald Trump, yes.
Okay. And do you believe that that is do you believe that that is patriotic and that is your job to do because you believe that he is America first and that this is a Missouri first map?
Oh, that's a fair question here. Supporting my president, I support what he is doing. So yes, I support my president.
Okay.
I support these maps because I believe it's best for the state of Missouri. It's great for my district, and I believe it's going to be great for the congressional districts as they go up and represent us in the Capitol in D.C.
Thank you, gentlemen.
That's it.
That's it.
Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, I believe that many of you believe that this is your patriotic duty to be America first, to be Missouri first. And although we vehemently disagree with you, I believe that you believe that you're being patriotic in doing that. And a lot of you are putting a lot on the line to do that. Because as we know, the Kansas City Chamber of Commerce, the Kansas City Civic Council, labor, folks across the entire state are coming out against it. And if you are standing on principle to do that, that's fantastic. And I salute you for doing that. And it must be really hard to watch your speaker vote no. Thank you.
Further conversation.